Hello everyone and welcome back to more of the Testament of Sherlock Holmes. I got it right this time. I was really consciously thinking about it. Like, I'm gonna say it right, I'm gonna say it right. And I did.
Now I can go down.
Oh, good. I'm apparently just the smartest dog in the world. Hi. Okay, let's... Did the music get louder or am I going crazy here? This is kind of an interesting area. I don't know if I'm supposed to be exploring or not. Okay, obvious stairs are obvious. Whoa. Okay. I don't know where I'm going right now. Oh. Well, gee. I feel like I'm going in circles, but am I not? Am I fine? Am I... Oh. I am going in circles. This is right back to where I let Sherlock down. Where is Sherlock? Jesus, fuck me! Sherlock, you scared the living shit out of me! Oh my god, that was genuine fear. You scared me. Oh my gosh. Jeez. Oh, I'm gonna have the jitters for the rest of the day. Oh my goodness. Jeez, I feel like I'm in a puzzle, like a oh, Jesus.
Aren't you too old for this, Toby?
Nope. Nope. Okay, we're going into the fucking inferno here. Welcome to hell, everyone. Whew. What is this room? Really, what is this room? Why does this room have lava?
Safe here. Safe. Whew.
Don't be afraid.
But
keep
it's
calm.
you. Stay away.
I want to talk to you. Don't be hysterical. Drop your gun.
I don't trust you. You're out to get me. Don't come any closer.
The poor man. What a dreadful end.
He has definitely gone.
Yeah, no shit.
But why was he afraid of you? He was terrified when he saw you.
He must have mistaken me for someone else. Let's go. We have nothing more to do here.
We have been running around all night, Holmes, and I've had enough. And that poor young man. Let's find a police station and...
There's no question of calling the police, is that understood? Instead, let us see how we might continue our investigation.
Oh my god.
Very well, Holmes.
That's such...
Holmes, it seems that everywhere we go, there is a catastrophe. And here we are at a standstill.
Let us return to Baker Street as quickly as possible.
Sherlock, if you are at all gonna be like, I don't know why I'm being framed for all this, or I don't know why people think I'm a criminal, maybe it's because you're putting yourself into various situations that make you seem like a criminal. Oh my god. Or the time that he pointed his gun at a dude? Not okay. Can't do that.
Oh, Oh, so all that for nothing. Oh, they didn't find anything. Sherlock Holmes isn't a nice man, is he? I don't think I like him now.
Look what I found.
Don't do that. We don't like him, but you shouldn't hit him like that.
Give that back. It's only a doll.
This is Sherlock Holmes's attic. All this must have belonged to him. I want to know what happens next. Keep reading.
3 trails and 2 dead ends. The poor nephew is dead, but Baines has the bishop's murderers. The only one left is the rat killer.
Oh, yeah.
Have you questioned him?
No.
May I ask when you're going to do it?
When I have found him.
You
What?
lost
You're
him?
not trying to tell me that he's escaped again?
Yes, but this time it's not your fault, nor mine for that matter.
You've been using me, Holmes. I unwittingly aided one of the most dangerous criminals in the kingdom to escape. So please tell me why.
An explanation would be futile. It would only lead to further pointless questions.
But do you have even the slightest notion as to where he might be hiding?
Forget Hans Schielmann for the moment, Watson. Just concentrate on the fact that the bishop is on the chessboard.
In any case, the news has spread like wildfire. Look at the headlines. All the papers are talking about it. And the Globe Explorer, their editors must be jumping for joy.
Let the dogs bark with the pack, Watson.
But how could Farley be so well informed? Look, he also mentions our visit to the opium den, and in great detail. How did he know?
Let me see. Contrary to what you might think, Watson, I do not consider that all of our trails have led to dead ends. We're simply missing a common denominator, something that links them together. And our journalist's mystery informer might just be that missing link.
Should we attempt to uncover his identity?
It is essential that we do so. Let us examine the map. We must talk to Mr. Farley.
Isn't Mr. Farley the one that wrote the article that claimed that we were stealing jewels and shit? Am I wrong? Yeah, and here he's saying that we helped him escape, which we fucking essentially did. Ugh, Sherlock is an idiot. Okay, I know it's trying to be like, oh, he meant to do all this, but fuck. Oh, God. Yeah, this guy wants us to be... Yeah, this guy hates us. This guy hates us. He's writing about all the shitty things we did, which is 100% factual, essentially. Toby!
You have been a great help, dear Toby. I'll ask Mrs. Hudson to send you up some fine giblets.
Oh, good.
Find Farley's office on the map.
Damn, I was kind of rude. Oh my god.
Here we are at Farley's office. One cannot say that ethics play a very large role in his life. Look at the headlines pinned to the walls, like trophies of bad taste. Perhaps we will finally begin to understand the reasons for his persistence in tarnishing your reputation.
Perhaps.
A press card. Osmond Farley. It's his overcoat.
Was that it? No, there's more here.
Cigarettes. An ordinary, inexpensive brand.
Coffee. It's still hot.
This is an electric box. Interesting.
What's an electric box? Is it, what, like the breaker?
I cannot leave now.
Oh, okay, wrong door.
This door is locked. Is Farley afraid of being interrupted suddenly?
I must go out for a while, Miss Jean. I won't be long. Ask my appointments to wait, and send this message as a matter of urgency.
Mr. Osmond Farley, I presume.
Messrs. Holmes and Watson. What a surprise.
Messers?
What is there so surprising about being visited by the targets of your slander?
I never slander.
Messers?
I inform.
You will have to accept the consequences of these articles, Mr. Farley.
Those words sound like a threat, Mr. Holmes.
I never threaten. I merely warn.
You don't frighten me, Mr. Holmes. I know all of your little secrets. And soon all of London will find out what really hides behind the facade of the impeccable detective. Thanks to my work, the whole world will discover the true Sherlock Holmes. Gentlemen, I don't wish you a good day.
I don't exactly blame him.
What a bore! Even to the point of refusing to shake our hands.
Which means that we can avoid having to wash them. Did you notice the crumbs on his jacket? He had just finished eating, and his hands will be covered in grease, the same as his mouth.
Slovenly habits. That's quite disgusting, Holmes.
Do not be deceived, Watson. The workmanship in those tailor-made clothes indicate that he is a man who takes pride in his appearance. If Farley has left without brushing off his jacket or washing his hands, then it is because he spotted our approach and wished to avoid us at all costs.
But why?
We will find out by searching his office.
The secretary will stop you. Please reassure me, Holmes, you don't intend upon knocking her out?
Only if we exhaust every other viable
Dude,
alternative.
Sherlock, you're a dad.
The secretary is occupied in sending a telegram via their electric telegraph. Farley asked that she should do so before he left.
We must find a way of interrupting the transmission, which will oblige her to go to the telegraph office in
breaker?
Kensington. It will take her some time to get there, and if we add on the time it takes to send the telegram and then return here, we should have ample time to search the office without being disturbed.
The break.
I suppose it's unnecessary to point out the illegality of this search?
I'm afraid so. Closed. I need a tool to remove the lid. This is an electric... I need a tool...
Got it, got it.
Closed. I need a tool...
Got it, got it, got it. Okay. I don't...
This hanger has a large iron hook.
Got it, got it, got it, got it, got it.
I can hear an electrical humming. The secretary is using the electricity supplied by this switch. Let us see if I can cause a short circuit.
Okay, this definitely is not a breaker then.
Let us see if I can cause a short circuit.
Got it.
There we are. It is simplicity itself.
Oh, that's just too bad.
Get out quickly, Watson. I'm going to hide here. The way is clear.
Amazing hiding spot.
Let's go, Watson. The ribbon is missing from this machine. A page of this notebook has been torn out. We can only see the title in shorthand and today's date. It's a message that the secretary must send urgently. I'm going to recopy it.
You can read shorthand? You never cease to amaze me. Were you a secretary before becoming the great
Perhaps. But no, a man must have his secrets.
Notes on the investigation into Sherlock Holmes to all his colleagues after the visit from...
Someone has written something on a sheet of paper. There are traces of it remaining.
Let's press
I
it.
can make out the marks, but I need something to bring them to light. I can...
What, like a
makeup case with a good brush.
perfect.
I must look more attentive.
Okay, okay.
I can make out the marks. I must...
Okay, do I need like a powder? A powder?
I can make out the marks, but I need something to bring them... I must...
Okay, got it. I need something else. Got it, got it. Let's look. Okay, here.
Here is Farley's secretary's telegram. Nothing special here.
What's in the trash?
The secretary has just changed the typewriter ribbon. There are smudges of dark blue ink. Someone closed the curtain, as though he wanted to maintain his privacy.
Privacy? I didn't know that that's how they pronounce
This cabinet
that.
has a lot of drawers, each marked with a letter. There is surely a great deal of information in them.
But we can't open all of them. We must know what we are looking for.
A bunch of keys, a telephone, a technological marvel. A number was written next to it quite recently. A fine, educated hand.
Holmes, this number seems very familiar.
1313.
But let us dial it to be sure. Miss, get me 1313, please. It is Scotland Yard, of course. I'm beginning to understand.
Lucky you.
Oh, hey, it's the dude.
Judging from all the notes on
Oh,
the board,
shit.
our reporter is an assiduous and organized worker.
Yeah.
A photograph of Prince Woodville. Farley is evidently also interested in this affair.
For the Globe Explorer, mystery surrounds the body drowned in the Thames. The body of a man discovered yesterday morning upon the banks of the Thames still remain a mystery. An autopsy has revealed that the amount of water in the victim's lungs confirms the man's death by drowning. However, the many gaping wounds upon his body point to a savage aggression before death. For the moment, no explanation has been provided by authorities. The victim was able to be identified. The man, 53-year-old bargeman, was already known to the law, where his name has appeared in proceedings related to the breach of legislation in different merchandise trafficking affairs, principally in the cereal market. The latest charge dates back several days. The court was proceeding the deceased for destruction and degradation of goods, namely a vast quantity of wheat. The shortage raging simultaneously in London would not have encouraged the judge to lean towards leniency if this horrifying death had not interrupted the proceedings.
A horrible story, and rather a strange one.
News in brief. The convent of St. Anthony in the town of Lanfair Walian Chwendro Bulisan Gogoch on the Isle of Ainsley, Wales, was the scene of I've only read this word, I've never said it out loud, a brutal discovery last Sunday. Upon the villagers' arrival to the convent with their arms laden with provisions for the nuns in honor of St. Anthony, patron saint of butchers and good meat, it would seem that it was already too late, and the temptation by the aforementioned saint struck brutally within the holy place upon his faithful day. Upon this faithful day. The convent's 16 nuns apparently succumbed to collective strain of madness, which resulted in them devouring one another. The lifeless bodies were found in the canteen around what appeared to be their last meal, clear vegetable soup. A member of the Episcopae, who wished to remain anonymous, informed us that sometimes such atrocities do strike such places where women dwell together, as women, due to the complexity of their natures, are less able to cope with the imposed asceticism that precedes St. Anthony's Day. It must be said that it was not necessary for just one more day, and this drama would have never happened. The relic of a sausage offered to St. Anthony by an angel, found in 987 during the Third Crusade, and brought back oh my god, this is so hard to read. The Constantinople remained untouched, a sign that the nuns, even in their madness, were able to remain respectful towards the Lord.
Here's what is strange. An attack of collective insanity.
Well, that looks like it's it. Yeah, looks like it.
Our man left his sandwich unfinished.
What a waste. Oh, hello.
This ashtray is worth examining. This ash comes from an ordinary, well-known brand of cigarettes.
That's the powder
we need. It is still
need.
warm. This cigar is of a fine quality. It must be very expensive and difficult to obtain.
And it is not even finished. What a waste.
I think that's it. Oops. Nope.
This ashtray...
It's not it. Okay.
The cigar end is still hot. Farley was not alone when we arrived at his secretary's office.
You are thinking of the owner of the cigar.
Yes, the reporter smokes ordinary cigarettes. Can you smell the subtle scent of gingerbread? That is the characteristic odor of a Habano Clarissimo. Our mysterious visitor is a rich man, Watson. This category of Havanas is exorbitant, and I cannot imagine a cigar lover crushing out such a marvelous smoke before finishing it. Since we saw no one leaving the building, that must point to a secret exit somewhere.
How are we going to find it?
By retracing Farley's steps from the moment before we arrived. Look, this room is teeming with clues.
Okay. Will do, but before that, hold on, before we do that.
I understand what you want to do. It's an old trick.
I can see what has been
Holmes,
written.
follow
Please
up.
write it down.
Very well, Holmes.
Followed Holmes, prepare elements bio DF. Alright, let's go look at DF. In the file cabinet here.
I wonder which drawer the secretary was interested in. I can't do that. The DF drawer, of course, the one in the message that we deciphered from the secretary's desk blotter. There are a lot of cards. How to find the right one? No, it is unnecessary. No, it is No.
What do you mean?
I can't do that. No. I can't. No. I can't. No. I can't. No.
What do you mean?
No, it is unnecessary. I can't. No, it is unnecessary. I can't do that. I can't do. I can't do that.
Would it be the one
No,
with
I
the
can't do
blue
that.
smudges on it?
No, I can't do that. No.
Blue
it is
smudges. Blue
I can't.
smudges, right?
No, I can't. No, it is
I can't see any blue
No, I can't.
smudges.
No, it is No, I can't do that. No, I can't.
Blue smudges. There we go.
These blue stains come from an old typewriter ribbon. This card has been removed recently.
That's what we want. Prince Woodville. Closely related to the royal family, recently permitted to legally use the title of prince after an investigation by a committee of experts and representatives of the royal line, highly regarded among the common people, involved in charitable and philanthropic actions, distribution of soup to the needy in Whitechapel area, financing a campaign for medical treatment, and distribution of blankets. He describes himself as popular, but his critics prefer the term populist. Intelligent and cultivated, but some abrupt changes of mood have been observed when replying to journalistic, tactless questions.
This card has got grease marks on it. The reporter made them. Apparently, he's making inquiries about Prince Woodville, too.
But where do you come into all this? Look, if we pull the curtain a little, we can see out into the street.
Someone closed.
We must finish our...
A deduction
The
board.
key is still in the lock.
Hi. Deduction board. Deduction. Oh. Deduction board. I know I have to open up my menu and get to the deduction board, but hold on.
This book has fallen down from the shelf.
It's me!
The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. My word, it's my stories about your investigations.
A real investigative reporter must have read them, my dear Watson.
How fantastic.
My adventures have fallen from this shelf.
I will call on you this morning. Destroy this letter. Receive it urgently. Your revelations regarding our man's true schemes are incredibly villainism of the sort.
This paper only just escaped the flames.
But who is this note about? And who wrote it?
I will deal with it later.
Okay. I think we've got just about... Oh,
This armchair is out of place.
oh, I didn't see that there was a door. I did not see that there was a door all the way over there. My bad. Oh my gosh, I didn't see this door that was right here. Oh,
Farley
shit.
consulted a card while he ate, which was given to him by his secretary just before she changed the ribbon on her typewriter. The reporter's greasy fingerprints are all over the card. When he went to file it away, he glanced automatically out of the window and saw us in the street.
He closed the filing cabinet and rushed to lock his office door. In his haste, he pushed his chair aside, but didn't think to return it to its place.
Precisely. He then hurried to tell his visitor of our arrival and showed him the way out. He then threw a piece of paper into the fireplace.
But we still don't know how the cigar-smoking visitor departed.
The answer lies in the direction the reporter took, Watson. At a certain moment, he would have been in a place where he had no logical reason to be. Look at our deduction board, and then let us go to the place where the reporter should not be.
Good question.
Perhaps not, Watson. Perhaps perfect.
Oh, I'm sorry, over here?
Yes, Watson. In his haste, Farley dropped this book, taking it from the shelf.
Let's search this place.
There's a control box built into the filing cabinet. This box must open the secret door.
We don't know the combination, Holmes.
The answer is perhaps within the question, my dear fellow.
Oh my gosh, how did I not see that +6? Do you guys see that? The +6? So it's J16P. 6 letter after D. Yep. Yep, 16. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P.
There we are. It is simplicity itself.
Oops.
Let us go and look at this secret exit, Watson.
Sorry, I just got a wonderful message from a friend concerned. Okay, let's see here. I'm sorry. I was so distracted by that message. There it is. Hat.
Chance has smiled upon us, Watson. This hat was almost certainly abandoned by our mysterious visitor. Imagine the scene. In his hurry, the cigar man drops his top hat. The door closes. The hat is caught beneath it. Fearing above all that he should be discovered, he does not attempt to retrieve it, instead preferring to flee.
Who would take such action to avoid meeting us?
I cannot tell as yet, but it is certain that he carries the advantage of knowing us. We must discover his identity in order to redress the balance, and this hat will help us. Let us return to Baker Street.
As in we would recognize them? As in we would recognize them, right? That's... yeah. We're about to be framed. I have no doubt about... Wait, what if it has to do with that case in the very beginning with the rich dude?
Let's hope that an examination of this top hat will reveal to us the identity of its owner.
It will, you can be sure of that.
For once, I must insist that you allow me to work alone, Holmes.
As you wish. Take your time. I will examine this hat at my work table.
There it is.
This hat is of an exceptional quality. The man who owned it is wealthy. His hair is graying, and judging by the odor, he puts camphor on it. He is probably in his early 50s.
All right.
This hat was made to measure by a well-known hatter located near the Old Bailey.
Okay.
Heat marks and a strong smell of tobacco. A cigar smoker, which confirms that this hat belongs to the reporter's visitor. Slight scratch marks.
Well, it's a rich person. He can afford rich cigars.
Slight scratch marks.
He wears
The
glasses.
man wears glasses, and whenever he puts them on, he grazes the sides of his hat. This would suggest that he is educated and long-sighted rather than short-sighted.
Okay. Oh.
Someone has changed the ribbon for an... I now have an excellent description of the man that I am looking for. The journalist's mysterious visitor is in a profession highly placed on the social scale. He is rich and married. He must have called Scotland Yard in Farley's presence. He frequents the law courts, from which he makes his purchases. This man is a judge. Let us look through my files to see if I can identify this judge. I have a memoir on the most influential judges.
Damn. Okay, I thought my memoirs were over here.
I have found my file. I must place it on my work table.
Oh, okay. My bad.
It is
He
him,
doesn't have gray hair.
Judge Beckett.
Sorry. He's wearing a wig.
Have you discovered the top hat's secrets, Holmes?
Watson, this hat belongs to Sir Coutts Beckett, a judge of the court at the Palace of Justice in London.
A judge? Wait, did you say Sir Beckett? That name rings a bell. Yes, that's it. What an extraordinary coincidence. Holmes, I was reading something about him in the Globe Explorer only this morning.
Decidedly, this Beckett seems to have solid ties with the gutter press.
I bought it from a rascal who ran off without giving me my change. I'm sure that I've seen him before, and...
Spare me the details, Watson. Show me the article.
God. A generous lady, Lady Kathy Coates Beckett, wife of the Honorable Judge Coates Beckett, is an exceptional woman who freely gives her time and her money towards the education of deprived children. When most of the city's great families close the doors of their luxurious mansions to the poor, Lady Beckett opens hers and has created a school for illiterate children. This class has been open for 8 years now, and according to our estimations, nearly 150 children in need have learned to read and write here. 150 children who, thanks to this woman's generosity, have been able to avoid the plight of the beggar and have found worthy jobs. But this is not all. As well as enabling their access to culture and education, Lady Beckett also takes the children on vacation along with her servants whose help is needed to assist with an entire class of students. This year she is taking them to Portsmouth. For most, it will be the first time that they have seen the sea. Exceptionally, Judge Beckett will not be going for the trip. The eminent magistrate is retained in London by important current files. We wish an excellent holiday to the devoted lady and her pupils. We thank her for her generous undertaking.
So, Lady Beckett is on holiday in Portsmouth. That means her husband is at home alone. Good. We shall pay a courtesy call, Watson. With a little luck, we shall leave with a few habanos clarissimo.
That you should interest a judge of the High Court isn't surprising. You have solved so many criminal affairs that there are 1,000 reasons why a magistrate should be interested in you. But why should this one feel the need to act in shadows?
It's true that it's surprising. Perhaps he simply wishes to avoid being seen in the company of this Farley fellow.
Mr. Kirby, our local postman, owes me a favour. He'll give me Beckett's address. At this hour, he should still be at the post office. I'll go there, Holmes.
Good, Watson, but be quick about it. While you're gone, I'll make preparations for our visit.
Sir Coates Beckett. I've got the address. We can go round after a nice cup of tea.
Don't get too comfortable, Watson. We're leaving immediately.
Okay. Let's leave immediately next time. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.